What a day today has been. I've got to fit all of this.
Best joiner in town.
Morning then, boys.
My mind's gone to mush today because you've just been running on like an idiot. Obviously not conveyed back what we agreed between us. Morning guys, welcome back to the Builder's Diary. It's now Monday. I'm up and out this morning, on my way over to Baskerville Road just to have a look at what Ben and Tommy and Tyler are getting up to. Just need to make sure that there's enough there for them. I know that a stop tap needs to be changed inside just to see if we've got the pressure before we agree on this new water main. So need to try and get that done at some point this week. I've got the rest of the lads, so Burp, Martin and Bryn, and then the new lad who started over up at Winslow, just getting that second fix cracked on with. I need to try and get up there, but I have got a delivery at my house for a kitchen at kind of 11 o'clock. So I'm kind of dart over to Baskerville first and then get back. So hopefully this week the lads will get plenty of footage on site for me that we can send you over to and you can have a look at. Yeah, it was blistering hot last week. It's now cooled down. We've got no rain as well, so perfect conditions this week. So let's crack on and get some work done, eh? So it's a good job I didn't go at Winslow first. Then he's just had a phone call off Howden saying the delivery's outside. Told me 11 o'clock. It is now 20 past 10. So, and it's all done. It's all in there now. So we have got boxes galore. Boxes. Now I've got to fit all of this. I would like to say I would drag the lads off to just come and give me a hand, but we're far too busy with customer work, so it's going to end up being me doing this after hours. I might be able to drag one of the lads to come and give me a lift after hours. Obviously got to pay him, but yeah, I've just had to rush back basically because they were literally sitting on my drive waiting. So now I can basically, well, now it's unpacked, I need to just have a quick sort through it, just make sure everything's there, because they just kind of chuck it at you and say sign here, and then try and get over to Winslow next.
Young man! What are you up to here, Bippy?
Still door lining, bro. Little housing for the leg go in. That'd be your leg. Leg there.
Nice.
Leg over there.
Best joiner in town.
Morning then, boys.
So I'm now here at Winslow, so I've just nipped over just to see everything's okay. Got a new lad who's starting today, so just want to make sure he's all up to speed. Have a chat with Martin as well, it's his first day back, and just check that everything's okay here. So I've had a bit of an issue this morning with the customer and a misunderstanding on exactly what it is we're doing for, you know, the price that we agreed when we took it over from the other builder. Hopefully we can sort that out, because yeah, I'm not particularly happy with the other builder because he's obviously not conveyed back what we agreed between us. Now we've took over it, it's kind of left for us to fucking sort out. So let's go have a look, see where we are.
Man of the hour.
So lads are cracking on now over at Wimslow. Second fix is happening. Got a few issues where we've had to move a couple of door linings over because the bath wouldn't fit. I think what's happened is they've dot and dabbed the wall at the bath, and the dot and dab's quite big, so it's brought the bath over slightly, so it hasn't quite got 700 when the architrave goes on, so that's had to be sorted. A few other bits and bobs be sorted, so it's just a case of getting all this finished off now, tidied up, so we can get off of this one and on to the next. What a day today has been. I have been running on like an idiot. So literally still in here now trying to sort doors, radiators. We've got pigeons nesting in one of the kind of eaves area in one of the houses, so we can't put the fascia board on because they literally are. Yeah, have a look at this now, little fat chicks. So I've had to tell the customers you're gonna have to get someone out to either rehome them or relocate them or find out whether we can actually move them or not. So they are pigeons, they're not like any endangered bird or anything like that. So, but I still feel tight, can't just boot them out, can you? They'll never survive, so might have to hang off for a few weeks. And then, what else have we got? My mind's gone to mush today because you've just been running on like an idiot. So, I've just tried to order some stuff, but it's now like 5:45, so everywhere's shut. So, like I say, managed to sort radiators, sorted doors out, sent a load of messages over to lads, waiting for payment for the quantity surveying and the pricing of the big job. So, you know, that the invoice has been sent for that, so that looks like it's going ahead. So can't see anyone paying that payment if they're not intending us to actually do the work. So big thumbs up for me. That's one of the biggest jobs we'll have ever done to date as Greenwood. Not the biggest job I've done, you know what I mean? I've been on some crazy big jobs over my time. To be honest, Greenwood, when we were doing the Premier Inns years back, you know, they were probably bigger, you know, we had more lads on them, but yeah, it just seems, because it's tipped over that £1 million, it's like 1.3 million quid, just seems quite, it's like back a bit of a stick in the sand for us kind of thing. So I need to, as soon as that turns up, what's happened, Steve? They sent the payment. She keeps asking me, have I received it, and it's just not turned up. So it's probably been stopped for, you know, banks stop payments all the time for fraudulent purposes and stuff like that, just doing their checks. But yeah, so, and then another issue I've got at the minute, I don't know if it's because it's the sheer amount of stuff I've got in there, because I've had that kitchen delivered earlier. I just can't get any Wi-Fi signal, so I can't use my computer in the office at the minute. So I need to sort that out. So I've literally got no internet. So it's just been one of them days, but these days are sent to testers, aren't they? So, and it's how you get to them. So let's crack on now, and I'll see you tomorrow, because I'm going to be in here for the long haul. And then when I've finished in here, I've got to get in there and start making units up for that kitchen. No rest for the wicked. Good morning, guys. It's now Tuesday. I am here. It's the 30th, so all of my accounts are due to be paid today. So it's not a very enjoyable task, seeing all that money leaving the bank. But hopefully more's come in than's going out. So I'm just on my way. We're doing that now. Bloody Ben's called in sick this morning when I got him booked out on something specific. So he's sick, I suppose. Doesn't do it very often. But yeah, lads are cracking on over at Wimslow. Radiators are going on walls. Doors are due to be picked up. They've been chosen now. So yeah, all good on that front. Problem I've got this morning is I spotted a comment on last week's video, where last week I was talking about my plasterer. And you know, he didn't scrape the floor after he'd finished, and he left it a bit of a mess. And I said what I said because I didn't want any upset, because he's one of my best mates as well. So, and he might be thinking, why have you said that on a public forum of YouTube? But it's one of them things where if you'll look round you now in here, I'm here on my own. So sometimes YouTube's the only person or the only thing that I actually get to speak to and express myself and say what I'm thinking sometimes. So yeah, sometimes I can be guilty of probably maybe oversharing stuff, but I did ring him and I just got the, sorry, can't do it in the price that we've agreed. So, but I've tried to do it in the right way. I don't want to lose him as a mate. He's a good mate, but I messaged him last night to see what the comment was about, and no reply. So I've obviously got him due to come out and do a few other bits for me, plastering wise. Now I'm stuck. So this is why I kind of felt like I was treading on eggshells when I said that. So maybe it's my fault. So don't really know what to do. It's upset me quite a bit because, like I say, he's a fucking really good mate. But in all honesty, if that was me and I was working for a mate, I would go to the nth degree to make sure that it was left clean. And I mean, in my opinion, he's normally the one person that does work for me that I don't have to worry about. I just give him the keys, I get him the plaster there, and I just let him crack on, and it's normally spotlessly clean. So it's just knocked me back a little bit, to be honest, and I don't really know what to say for the best, and I don't know whether this is going to upset as well, but what am I supposed to do? We agreed a price. That normally means cleaning up after yourself. Same for Everytrade, and it always boils down to that statement, doesn't it? Would you be happy if that was your house? Because what people have to understand is, we put this out on a public forum because majority of people that watch are customers. So we have to get it across that, we want to leave the place in a good state and what have you. So, and sometimes we're at mercy of subcontractors. I mean, I can have a look at it and I can see. Do you own the property?
It's my colleague who actually owns the property. I do the management side of it.
Right, we'd need to speak to the owner. Then we can't we can't be instructed to do any works without speaking to the owner, obviously. Yeah, all right, no worries. Cheers. Ciao. Sorry about that, I forget where I was now. That was typical again, someone that doesn't actually own the property that wants us to do work on it. It's like, we need to speak to the owner. We can't be instructed to do work on someone else's property without the owner's permission. So, these managers, resources and managers and all sorts of a pain in the fucking arse sometimes. So, still in here. It's now 10:30. It's been a long day. So, I've been fitting my kitchen obviously at home as well. So, I have been doing some work for myself, even though it's still bloody work. So, but now I've just got a couple of suppliers that I need to pay. But one thing that's ground me gears this morning is we've recently opened an account with a supplier called City Plumbing, because we're doing quite a lot of plumbing at the minute, gas boilers, stuff like that, because we're now gas safe registered. And I've just gone to pay me account and they want to charge me £27 for paying me account on my Capital on Tap card. And they said, no, it's fine, just pay by bank transfer. It's like, well, I don't want to do that, I want to use my card. And I did ask when I opened the account, I specifically asked, can remember asking, is there any charges for paying on cards? No. And when I've just rung them and asked them, well, not just because it's 10:30, but I rung them earlier and asked them, he says, oh yeah, it's a new thing, it only came in April. I was like, that's when I opened my account, in April. So the snidey tactics basically telling you no, so you basically open an account. I've had 2 months worth of materials, then we've had about 5-6 grand's worth of materials, and now I'm going to have to pay to use my Capital on Tap card. It's either that or it hits me cash flow and I pay them out of the bank. But one thing's for sure, I'll be closing the account first thing tomorrow morning. So, because I'm not putting up with that. So, if you're thinking of opening an account with City Plumbing, just be careful, because they've got a bit of snidey tactics behind them by the look of it, when they tell you one thing and then they do another. So, let's see how we get on tomorrow when we call them. But I have just paid everyone apart from them. So, there's another, I can't remember what it was, about 17 grand that I've just paid. So, probably shouldn't be telling you these figures, but I am trying to be warts and all. So, but yeah, I am now. I'm going to go to bed because I am shattered. I've just literally had a quick shower after finishing in the kitchen. Mrs. is already in bed, which is why I'm trying to talk quietly. Yeah, the life of running a building company, eh? But we love it, apparently. Morning guys, it's Thursday. Yeah, you heard that right, it's Thursday. I didn't even pick this camera up yesterday. So due to the fact that I was just ridiculously busy, I had a call with Alex and Chris from 1-to-1, and then the rest of the day, I came into the office in the morning, did a few bits and bobs, and I'm fitting a kitchen at home, and I just nipped in there for an hour just to do a bit while I was waiting for the internet to start bloody working. Long story on that. We've got a new router and boosters and all sorts coming. Something's gone wrong. I think the router's just died, but yeah. I just nipped in there. Just thought I'll do an hour on fitting my kitchen while I'm just waiting, and ended up in there till about 10:30 last night. So ended up pulling another 13-hour shift doing that. So this is the good thing, and Alex and Chris pointed this out. Chris mainly pointed this out the other day, yesterday when we did the call. The fact that I was, you know what I mean, I'd got that bit of freedom to be able to do that if I wanted. And that's what I'm looking for in business, you know what I mean? I'm looking for freedom, not looking to be like a multi-millionaire. It's not what I'm about. It's not who I am as a person, to be honest. So I do like nice things, you know what I mean? I'd love a nice watch. I'd love that Porsche 911 that's on my screen there at some point, but not that bothered if I don't get it, you know what I mean? I'm happy with how I live my life, and you know what I mean, as long as I can get out in that camper, as long as I can get the odd mountain bike ride in, and yeah, I do, you know, occasionally I have a nice car now and again. But yeah, that's all I want really, is freedom. I want the freedom to be able to choose, and that's what I did yesterday. So obviously this growth thing is working to a certain degree. It's not helped that today I've come back and I've got an absolute mountain to catch up on. So that's part of the thing with running business. You think you've got the freedom, but you've also got a lot to do, and when you have a day or a week off or something like that, stuff generally mounts up, and it's stuff that your lads can't do for you. So that's what I want. That's what I intended, kind of when we took Dylan on, but obviously it just didn't work out. But I think what we're going to do now, we've discussed it yesterday with Chris and Alex, sorry. We're going to look for some kind of admin assistant or a PA or something like that. Someone that can basically run the office. I'm still going to tackle all the project management myself, because I've just been doing it years. You know what I mean? I understand the lads, I understand my company, I understand how things work, so I'm just going to push forward with that for the time being. I just want someone in this office that can answer the phone, do all the admin tasks, someone that's probably got some kind of qualification in like bookkeeping or, you know, with around Zero itself. Yeah, and just to do all this stuff like, you know, sorting out water main connections and just general admin tasks that generally kind of boil the brain a little bit, but you know what I mean, it's a certain kind of person that you need to be able to do that kind of thing. So again, if you're in Stoke-on-Trent, Newcastle under Lyme, and you're interested in something like that, drop me a message.
A bit of customer care today in the Tom. I'll come back fit these posts as my level. Got to be nice and level, look. Bang it. Same the other way. Almost banging. Dan Jarvis says historic amounts of money is being put into the armed forces to keep us safe. Ignore the level. It's battered. Yeah, drop this one. Up we top. Bash. Just go fix the back doors now for you. Hey. These are the back doors in question. Just catching at the bottom here, look. Don't know if you can see. Just catching. Mess around with these hinges. Probably loosen them, tighten them. Same again this side as well. It's just catching on the rail. If you can see that. Got big gaps at the top. We'll sort that out now for it. Still catch it.
A little bit more.
I think he's got to go a lot more yet.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll do.
Lovely.
Lovely. Good to go. Get the test. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's nice now, isn't he?
He's nice.
There we go. Tom's just giving us a brush off, aren't you, mate? But wasn't shutting before. Behind it. Nothing there behind it anymore. That shuts alright. This one goes up too. Bosh. Winner.
Back in the van. So currently on my way over to a place called Harts Hill to have a look at an HMO conversion. I can't remember whether she said it was a 26 bed or a 16 bed. There was a 6 in there somewhere. I'll have to have a look at my notes. But basically what's happened was she came to us for a price maybe, I don't know, 6 months or so ago. I can't remember if we were actually too expensive or we just weren't available at the time. But to cut a long story short, they went with another builder. I think we were just a bit too expensive, but went with another builder, obviously gone with a slightly cheaper price, and had an email last week just to say this builder's in the possibility of going bankrupt, going bump. Excuse me. Bloody hell. Yeah, it's all that dust fit in that kitchen, that is. So yeah, he's basically he's possibly going to go bankrupt. It's been taken by a subcontractor of his for a large amount of money or something. Don't know if it's something to do with that particular job or not. But yeah, he's basically in trouble. So could we come and have a look as opposed to finishing it off? Now, this isn't the first time that we've been asked to finish off jobs that we've already quoted that we lost on price. Do people not kind of get the pattern? You know what I mean? Do they not understand what's going on? The fact is, these people, especially property investors, they're told by their mentors, by the people that teach them, by these educators, they understand property but don't understand the world of construction. They're told to basically, you know, play one builder off against the next and try and get the cheapest price, and then when that builder becomes too expensive, move over to someone who's cheaper. I actually heard it in a convention that I actually walked out on, the Property Entrepreneurs Summit, a couple of weeks back. And it just doesn't work, you know what I mean? This is a perfect example. This couple now, they've got a development finance on this massive project that they're at risk of not being able to refinance out of at the end, because the job's just going to come to a standstill at some point when this guy does go bump. But the problem I've got here now is he hasn't yet gone bump, he's still there. So it's kind of, I'm doing this, there's a potential this work still might not come to me. So it's wasting my time all the time. So I've had this, you know, I've had this discussion with her that I don't want to be wasting my time. If, you know, am I just there as a fallback, or is there a possibility that this work could come to me? So, but I want to go and have a look at it. I want to see the state it's in. She says, oh, it's at a really nice stage, it's all been plastered. And I'm like, you might think that's a nice stage, but everything's hidden. You know, it's kind of, we don't know what's happened first fix wise for the M&E, and you know what I mean, electrics and plumbing are notoriously difficult to work out if you haven't first fixed, if you don't know what's happening. So, but yeah, these alarm bells, if you're a property investor, stop going for the cheapest price. You know what I mean? Go find a builder, someone who's reputable, someone who knows what they're doing, someone that's stayed in business, because they haven't underquoted all the time, and you know what I mean, took a job on and then it's forced them, you know, bump. You know what I mean? Work a relationship, build that relationship up with a builder and hold on to them and move forward together, you know what I mean, as a team. Yes, you might make slightly less money on your project, but at least you know that project's going to get finished and you're going to get a chance to move on to the next one. You know what I mean? Far better to do two projects, make slightly less money but make more money overall, than do one and end up going bankrupt yourself because your builder's gone. So, done it again, ended up getting carried away fitting my own kitchen at home. So, it's mainly to do with my offices at home, so which is why I've got this unit that we're going to turn into an office and storage, because there's no separation. So, I basically, again, went in there for just do a little bit this afternoon, ended up getting sucked in. It's nice being able to choose to do that though. But yeah, now back in here because I've got the war rooms tonight with Chris, Alex and the rest of the lads. So just literally waiting, just had a quick shower now, just waiting to jump on the team's call. But I have been up to basically just fitting that kitchen. So we need to get it done because we've got no kitchen, we've got all the kitchen stuff in the front room. So it's all piled up, I'll show you very quickly. So, a bit dark in here, isn't it? Need to turn some lights on. So as you can see, everything's on the table, and now we've got bits. We've got the router on a stool, and yeah, bloody side room tables in front of the fireplace and all sorts, and then the kitchen is getting there now. So not far, to be fair. Breakfast bar's kind of half-arsely made. All the units are on the wall now. So it's just a case of getting worktops and doors on and we're done. So yeah, it's not really about a construction company, but I suppose it is building, so I suppose I should have took the pictures down off the wall, shouldn't I, really, before I started creating all this dust. But when you've got a limited amount of time, you just want to crack on. So let's get on this call now with Chris and Alex, and that's it. I'm calling it now after that, because it'll be gone 10:10 before that finishes. Up and out this morning in this van, so just had to drop a key off over to my plasterer, shut that window, so he can just sort that ceiling out at Penkle New Road for me, and finally be able to get that bloody thing rented out. And then yeah, I'm off over now to Clifton Bathrooms to meet up with young Bear, so as he can sort some bathroom suites out for Wimslow and take them up there. Martin and Bren have got something to do today. Back in the office now, so done all of that, back in the office for 8 o'clock. Actually, no, it's 8:30. So yeah, I have just now got a couple more people that need to get paid for just ending the month. So my accountant's not like normal payments that need doing every month, but my accountant's just done my accounts, so got to pay him for that. Got a few other people still. Got this bloody City Plumbing lark where when we open the account, I specifically asked them, can I use my Capital on Tap card, because we get the points, gives us another 30 days credit as well. If you haven't got one of these, by the way, I'm not affiliated with them at all, just go and get one. You'll be surprised the amount of credit that you'll get as a limited company. So, and it just gives you an extra 30 days credit if you need it. I think we've got something like 70 grand limit on there, so it comes in really handy, especially when we're doing the property stuff, because it gives us 30 days to buy some materials, get refinanced and get back out. I know that's not going to happen in 30 days, but it still gives you that extra 30 days if you need it, when you combine it with credit accounts for suppliers and stuff like that. You know, if you buy on the first of the month, you get that month, then you get your 30 days, then you use that. You can almost get 90 days if you need it. So, but yeah, basically when we opened our account, we specifically asked, is it, you know, are we being paid, can't bloody talk today. So will we be penalised for using the card? And they said, no, card payments are fine. Gone to pay them yesterday. They want 28 quid for 1700 quid payments. So I was like, hang on, you said that there was no paying. He says, yeah, it's just come in. I says, well, I haven't been informed. You just let me keep running materials up. I think we owe them about 5-6 grand. So I should be paying them. I'll have to take that charge on the chin, and I'll be closing my account when we're going somewhere else. So they've probably just lost 50 grand's worth of materials out of us this year. You know what I mean? This is what happens. These small businesses don't do themselves any favours. It's like the corner shop when they charge you a minimum charge for using your card. It's right, okay, I'll just go to Asda. They aren't going to charge me. But these big multi-corporates, I know that they're killing these small companies, but the smaller companies just don't fucking help themselves sometimes, in my opinion. So, right, let's crack on with this. We'll get this done now. I've got a doctor's appointment at bloody 9:10 as well. Quick blood test. Not going to go into that, but yeah. And then I want to try and tie up what I need to do in here and get back on my kitchen and just get it. I want it finished this weekend. It's dragging on. We've had no kitchen for a week. My missus is climbing the walls. It takes me ages to make a brew, so I've just made that brew. Gonna make it in one room where the kettle's plugged in, and we've got to take it over to the kitchen where the fridge is to put the milk in, and I've got to find a spoon to stir it. Right, let's crack on. So I've actually, got carried away with that kitchen again. It is 9:45, Friday night, and obviously I've got the video to put together tomorrow. So just wanted to get as much done as I could possibly can. So all I need to do now is worktops, put the doors on, job done. So have a look at this. So I'm going to go have a bath now. I'll do the worktops. I've got Ben and Bip coming tomorrow to give me a hand. Get worktops done, get all the doors on, and then I can leave the decorating to, I don't know, one of our decorators. I don't think I'm going to be doing it. And then I can get this video put together for you lot. So it's been a long week. Done 16-hour days pretty much all week. So I am tired, but I wanted my kitchen doing. I couldn't afford for the lads to come and do it because they're just too busy elsewhere. They need to be making me money anyway. So, but yeah, I've enjoyed doing it, to be fair. So, but I need a bath now. So I'll see you tomorrow when I'm editing.
Do a bit of skimming under the stairs. There's a bit of fucking nice little water. We're here in the dungeon. Got this done. He's done. This one's done. No. Well, I know why David didn't want to fucking do this in here now. Fucking cooking.
Down here now.
Into bed. Fucking down the fucking swamp. Oh no.
Yeah, it looks alright though.
So it's Saturday night. Again, got carried away on the kitchen. I don't know how people get carried away doing stuff like that, but I do. I've kind of weirdly enjoyed being back on the tools, but not being pushed by a customer, if you know what I mean. So I enjoyed the actual experience of fitting a kitchen again. Don't get me wrong, it hasn't been without its issues, because it's come from Howdens. So we've had like doors the wrong size, corner post that doesn't work, drawer runners. I specified that I wanted the decent drawer runners. The cheap shitty things have turned up. So young Bips built the drawers. They don't really shut very well. What else have we got? Yeah, just tap didn't turn up, so I couldn't plumb the sink in. But enjoyed the actual doing it. But it's now 11 o'clock on Saturday night, and this video's due out tomorrow morning at 9:30. So I would dare say that it's probably not going to be ready. I'm going to end up editing some of it tomorrow. I've got the bare bones of it done, but I'm absolutely shattered. So I can't see me sitting up till 2-3 o'clock in the morning and getting it ready, because it'll just be very bad quality, because I just feel half asleep. I'm making mistakes already, just literally taking stuff from an SD card, uploading it onto the editing software. So I'm probably going to come back and finish it off tomorrow. So if you're watching this video, it's probably a day late, but I might just record a bit of a video just explaining and put that out tomorrow morning, explaining what's happened. Partly to do with me just being knackered, getting carried away with the kitchen, but the main issue is I've still got no internet, so I'm not actually sure that I could actually upload it tonight anyway, because I've just done a speed check and it's virtually non-existent. So I have got a new router coming tomorrow, which is weird because it's a Sunday, but today it was said it was going to be delivered. So we've got a new router, and they've also chucked in a load of boosters free of charge, because they did a test their end and they were like, bloody hell, it is slow. So let's hope that solves the problem, but unfortunately, if you are watching now, this video is probably a day late, and I apologise, because I like to put it out consistently when I say I'm going to on the Sunday morning. But yeah, I've just got carried away. Things have run away with themselves, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's not intentional, but it will be out the day after. So you'll probably be watching this Sunday. Sorry, Monday. Yeah. Hi guys. So just having a look there. We just had a gas analysing kit turn up, because as you know now we are gas safe registered. So, and the lads need stuff like that. The young lad can't afford to buy it himself, so bought it as a company, but it's stay under our ownership. But yeah, video's now all done. I'm literally just pressing go now to upload. So you should get it today. It's now Monday. So it's a day late, unfortunately. But I still got there. Yeah, it's been one of them days. I have still not got no router. I don't know how I'm going to upload it. I've got a feeling that I am going to have to go down to the Starbucks down the road and do it down there. But you will have it today. So hopefully you enjoyed this week's video, guys. And it makes a massive difference if you subscribe when you watch these videos to this channel. It helps us get this, you know, get them out to you here. And the more people that subscribe, the more people we can get the video out to in the first place. So make sure you do that if you can, please. So if you want to watch last week's video, have a look up there. And if you do want to subscribe, just check that link out there. And I will see you again next week. Bang.